Hello and happy Sunday. I am going to give you guys an overview of my previous week's fasting schedule. And as a reminder, the intent of this is not to show you this is the perfect schedule. This is what you should do. It's to show you how I make fasting fit my life, how I move my hours and do my fasting math to still hit my objectives. So my goal is a minimum of 18 hours every fast. And then I have an eating window that I don't really worry about how long that is. It's generally one meal a day. And then I try to get 18 hours again the next day. So I'm pretty successful at almost always hitting the 18-hour minimum. And I do shift my window a lot. And actually, next Sunday, I look forward to sharing with you all already what it's going to be, because I have kind of I'm trying to fit in a lot of things that are important to me. So my window's shifting a bit. And we'll be doing a lot of fasting math next week, but this week is pretty interesting, or it's pretty basic actually, except for the beginning. And now I've learned something really cool. This is something different from the last time I shared with you my schedule, but I can pull it up. So you can see here, this is my fast from last week. So my longest fast was 72 hours. And that is because we did the community, sorry, I'm trying to get in frame here, the community-wide 72-hour fast. Anyone that wanted to join me. The part that I did intentionally with that was I opened my eating window after lunch. And I did that because I knew 3 days later I started my fast. I closed my eating window after lunch on Sunday. And I knew Wednesday I wanted to have enough time for an up day. So I always try to plan for at least 6 hours of an eating window and 2 months, sorry, a comment distracted me, 2 meals. So 6-hour eating window with at least 2 meals. So I had to close my window early enough that I had that later on Wednesday. So that's how I planned it. That was very intentional. So I had my 72-hour fast. I successfully did that. Lots of people did. It was a lot of fun. And if you're curious in doing in the next one, I think we're going to do another one in early December before the holidays. So then after that, I had a 19-hour fast. I closed my eating window about 8:35. I think we'll see the exact times here in a moment. On Wednesday, I did almost 7-hour up day. And then because I closed out a little later than normal, by the time I got to my OMAD the next day, it was only 19 hours. And then I actually had a very basic, the rest of my fasts were OMAD, just had dinner, and all of my eating windows after that were almost only less than an hour. Sorry, my whole family's home Sunday evenings. I can hear them and the dogs scratching right above me. If you hear it, I'm sorry. But I'm going to get this going a little bit, this video. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wanted you to see. So my longest fast, of course, was the 72 hours. There's less data here to see because 72 hours crosses 3 days. So it's not 7 days of data. And it closed at 8:35 p.m. And then I didn't open my eating window again until 3:40 the next day. That was 19 hours and 5 minutes. I was hungrier, I think, because I had just fasted so long. My body's like, hey, are we going to do this again? Well, this is going to be in a result video and has nothing to do with scheduling. I should not have had sugar. I'm realizing I had dessert after my up day, and I had what looked like a roller coaster blood sugar spikes, and I felt very tired. So I'm not going to do that again next 72-hour fast, but that's aside from the point. I think it also made me hungrier the next day. But I only fasted 19 hours and 5 minutes, and again, I hit my 18-hour minimum. And then I opened my eating window at 3:40 and closed my eating window at 5:25 on, what day would that be? I don't know, 21st was a couple days ago only. But I closed it at 5:25. Then I fasted until the next day at 3:56, which was a 22-hour, 31-minute fast. And then I closed my eating window. This was yesterday at 4:16. Me and my husband and my 2 older kids, we went out to dinner. We just ate OMAD there. It was really nice. Ordered what I wanted, enjoyed it, closed my eating window. And then I opened my eating window today at, 3:57 and closed it at 4:46. So I actually just got done making my family dinner. We were going to have Crunchwrap Supremes, which is something I've always enjoyed, but I didn't want it today. I ended up having leftovers of Greek bowls for the 3rd time. So I had chicken, beets, olives, a tzatziki sauce, and a giant kale salad. It was so good. I made frozen falafel, and that sounded so much better to me. I knew the chicken, like the only chance I was going to eat it was leftovers, and it sounded better than making crunch wrap. So I ate earlier in the day, and then I still made my family dinner before hopping on here, and it was easy. I got to eat what I wanted, got to make them dinner still. My eating window was, let's see, how did I do that? Oh wait, I'm backed up a little bit. I gotta go. Okay, here we go. I opened my eating window at 3:40 today, and I closed it at 4:22. So less than an hour again. And right when I recorded this, which was right before I hopped on, I'm 3 hours into my fast. So that just shows you how I move my eating window for the week. Next week, this one we're upcoming on is going to be different because Monday I'm eating a little earlier so that Tuesday I can open my eating window earlier and close it earlier so that Wednesday I can just have my normal OMAD. I'm not having an up day. Be breakfast with a friend. I'm going to breakfast with a friend, but I'm moving my eating window earlier so that I can still get 18 hours before breakfast. And then Thursday is my husband's birthday dinner at his parents' house. So I'm going to fast from breakfast Wednesday to his dinner Thursday, get a nice long fast, and then Friday I'll just have my normal OMAD for his birthday. And then Saturday we're going to a friend's house. I don't know what we're eating or when we're eating, but I don't have to worry about it. So it's pretty easy. So I'm going to have a variety. I'm going all over with my times and probably window lengths. So I look forward to sharing that. But again, I get questions often on how to make fasting fit your life, because I say it, don't make your life fit fasting, make fasting fit your life. And that's what makes it sustainable and enjoyable for me. But if I don't show the hours, I think it's hard to kind of conceptualize it sometimes. So that's why I'm sharing with you exactly what I do. I know I have questions and I don't really get, this is my non-chatty one. I'm going to answer maybe a couple questions without like chatting, but let's see. Thank you for providing experiences. You're welcome. During the fasting windows, are 0-calorie drinks easier for you now after 3 years? Yes, I 100% can drink 0-calorie drinks while I'm fasting. I do feel hungrier. Sometimes I get a headache. I choose not to do it because I think it makes it easier to not do it. And then if I drink diet sodas while I'm fasting, I want them all the time. There's very much a craving thing with it. But I can still get through my fast because I'm an experienced faster. I just think I feel so much better when I don't do it. So yeah, Alina, that's your question. Yeah, I think you could do it, but I think it's better for me to not have it. And I feel, I do think if you're 1 year into OMAD, you could probably do it. I just find I have an easier time getting through the fast. I just know it's going to be hard if I do it. And when I was at Disney, I was willing to do it because we were busy anyways. But I gotta go. These are quick lives just to teach you guys how I make fasting fit my life. And I hope I see you guys live Wednesday. That's where I do a lot of the chit-chatty. I don't do the questions and answers here, but I do on Wednesday. That's very conversational as much as you can be keyboard to webcam. And then Saturday video, short every day. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next weekend.